Attention, attention! Calling all Kryptonians! It's time for day 26 of the 6-month crypto challenge. 1,500 to 250K. Here to show you the way, Mr. Techie!
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and welcome. To those of you joining us from all across the world, it's good to see some familiar faces in the chat room. I know we've got people all the way from across the ocean in every direction, and probably even some people on the ocean on some little island. Welcome, guys, to day 26 of the crypto challenge. We still got a long way to go, but we are almost 1 month through, or even 4 weeks through the beginning of the challenge. And although it's been tough, although a lot of people are like, whatever, things are starting to look up. Potentially. Please note the potentially. As always, we are relying on Bitcoin at this moment in time. He is either our savior or our curse. But we shall start in the way with the normal tradition of our balance. So we come here, we see 1381.82. 138.1.82. That gives us 2.7% profit over the last 24 hours, which is good. So far we've got 2 days in the green. I'm liking this pattern. It's a growing percentage of green. Again, I am liking this pattern. And if we come over here to the balances, you guys can see the coins that we are currently holding. We have 126 Wabi, we have 70 IOTA, we have 45 Ion, we have 39 ICX, 16 Walton, 11 OMG, 6.5 BNB, which we only really use for the fees, and 0.0156538 Bitcoin. So, welcome guys. Yep, I know we're a little bit down. Guys, we didn't actually even start at 1500. We started with 1420. If you were not aware of that, then be sure to go back to the first stream where I kind of went on and I was like, oh shit, man, we're already down and we haven't even started yet. But yeah, if you are joining us on YouTube and it's your first time here, please put a capital letter Q before your question. Otherwise, if you are on the Discord server, then please be sure to tag me so I know it's a question to me. And I did see a question from Boulderbum saying, were you a teacher? If so, what did you teach? I wasn't necessarily a teacher. I was a professional trainer in the field of technology for a few years. And I have a very strong personal appetite for knowledge and passing on knowledge, which is why this challenge is being done. Right, so we have a lot of coins. And technically we should have been in a lot of profit today because we have some very good coins. However, ladies and gentlemen, and this is now going to be what we're going to do. We're going to, no, we don't want to see him. Thank you, go away. We want to have a look at how Bitcoin has been doing over the last 24 hours. Someone saying too many, what?
Look at Bitcoin.
Oh, God, you scared me. Guys, I'm joined today by Jerome, our silent, friendly... oh, no, he's just left. Oh, he's back. He's just teasing me right now. We've got Crypto Romeo. Thank you very much for the introduction. We have Damilon. We have Grizz and Jeff, as always. And, of course, myself, Mr. Techie. And thank you very much to Markko for the introduction graphics and the end graphics and the Be Right Back graphics. So, Bitcoin. What have you been doing today, Bitcoin? Looking over the last 24 hours of Bitcoin, we can see that we cut the stream at approximately this place here. And this is a tradition that we haven't really done for a while, and I kind of miss it. We put a vertical line and we see what happened after the stream. Now, what happened was Bitcoin went down. And Bitcoin tested a level that it previously tested, as you can see here. And then it bounced. And today, for some beautiful unknown reason, or I'd say it's a known reason, but Bitcoin decided to grow. You know, like someone gave it some magical serum, and it just kind of went and it grew, and it reached a level, and then it met some resistance, and it bounced around. But currently, Bitcoin is at $10,327. It was $39. Whereas when we cut off last night, we were still sub 10,000. That is good. However, as we know from the past and from previous days when Bitcoin decided to suddenly go zoop, what happens is that coins suffer. So if we come here, I was checking out someone else's TA there, and we, for example, just look at Wabi, which is a coin that we currently hold. We can see here, we put in this stream marker just to ensure, where's it gone? There we go. Alt V. If I press Alt V, my microphone's going to do some crazy stuff. We come in and we put in around the stream time around here. Okay, so we can see that Wabi started to go down. A lot of the coins that we're holding started to go down today as Bitcoin started to go up. You know, this was a little bit of a oops, but overall we're still in profit. The value of a lot of our alts has gone down, i.e. the Satoshi value, but again, it's nothing to worry about because all of these beautiful coins are really going to start to catch up very, 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 very soon. So got a lot of comments here in the YouTube chat. I don't see any with a capital Q.
They're all worthless.
Yeah.
We're just
Worthless comments. No, I'm joking, guys. I do appreciate the comments. However, it'll take forever for me to read through them all. I used to do that on the Discord server. I used to do fire round when I just quickly machine gun everyone's comments out.
I can sum them all up. They want you to read Lord of the Rings.
Oh God, again this Lord of the Rings shit,
Now you
guys.
can move on.
You get me 200 votes in the space of 24 hours, and I will read Lord of the Rings to you. That was the deal. You can start a whole new poll right now, and then... Sorry?
Start to finish with no break.
Yeah, I reckon I could read it in 18 hours, maybe.
Different voices for every character.
Yep, that's possible. So, guys, 200 votes.
I can do that.
In the space of 24 hours. If someone wants to go to that website where you can start polls, where you can just share the link, go ahead, post it on YouTube, post it on the Discord server as well. If in 24 hours I check that and there's 200 votes saying yes, then I will read it out for you guys. Okay? Let's move on now. Mr. Music saying, just a thought, but why don't you add coins you're talking about in your watch list on TradingView so you don't have to type them in all the time? It's a really bad habit. You are right, but it's a bad habit that I always forget to do. So we might as well add them in. You are absolutely correct. And every time I come on stream, I think about that and I'm like, okay, I should have done that before. Wabi, we are looking at ICX. Thank you very much for the suggestion, Mr. Music. ICX, who else are we looking at? AION, Bitcoin, we are looking at IOTA, Bitcoin, we are looking at OMG, Bitcoin, we are looking at BTC, USDT, Bitcoin. Alright, so we've got them all here now. I guess we can get rid of this headline thing for now. We don't really need that, and we can bring this list down, and then we can go through and we can click very easily, very nicely. Thank you very much for the suggestion, Mr. Music. Someone has posted the link, straw poll. No one's posted it yet on the YouTube chat, so yeah, guys, if there's 200 votes, I'm being genuine here, if there's 200 votes, I will start to read Lord of the Rings. It may not be possible to do it within 24 hours. I do have a life after all, not just here to entertain you guys. Nice. So yeah, just I will read it. We could maybe get it done this week in a separate session, not on stream. Okay. Bobby Big Play saying, why don't we consolidate our coins on the things that have the most news coming up in the next month and haven't corrected that much after bleeding from BTC? Probably make more money that way short term. Yes, that is true. And I do have to apologize, guys. I yesterday went into a little bit of a crazy strategy of buying, and we bought too many coins. And it wasn't until the team mentioned it that I was like, actually, what the hell am I doing? Like, why am I buying so many coins when we don't have that much and we need to kind of really dive into it? And for my own personal trading strategy right now, I am not actually buying coins to hold them. I am literally swing trading. That's all I am doing with my personal money, apart from the long holds that I haven't touched for I don't know how long I haven't touched them for. And yes, this is not the most effective strategy yet. However, all of these coins are due to have some good growth in the next week, so long as Bitcoin doesn't decide to shit the bed, pardon my French. And once they are going into profit, we will be selling them off, but we are going to be doing a slightly different selling strategy, and that we will be introducing to you guys when we come to sell. Literally out of all of the coins that we have here, and I haven't updated trades. I haven't actually updated these prices because I know we may potentially cry a little bit when we see that ICX has dipped even lower, now at 39.01. Oh, ICX. Oh, ICX. Why you do this? I haven't yet updated this because everything has dipped a little bit, and I don't want to kind of, you know, make people think, oh no, everything's going down. So we will update this, and as coins come up to a profit level, we will start to sell off a portion of them. And we're going to discuss with you guys our trading strategy. This Walton here is definitely just a hold for the next few days, and then we sell it off and we get rid of it, and it's like, meh, bye bye. We already have enough Walton. We're holding Walton up here, quite a large amount of Walton as well. So we will start to move slowly in, and we may actually also do a little bit more kind of 24-hour swings, I guess, maybe potentially. We may look out for some coins that just over the next 24 hours have potential and buy them for that 24 hours and then release them back into the wild. Yeah, okay, so I think that's the questions there. Is there anything else on the Discord server? Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord server, what are you waiting for? Like, it's a genuine question. What are you waiting for? If this is not the first time you've watched the stream, then you've definitely heard me talk about the Discord server. You go to the website, which is linked in the video description. You scroll down to where it says how to take part. You come here, you scroll down, how to take part. To take part, please sign up on the Discord server below and find the crypto challenge section of the server. You'll find instructions and FAQ on there. Click, sign up, bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle, all done. Okay, great chat community there, lots of information, lots of people talking about crypto on there. It's where we're currently hosted on the Coin VX server, so get yourselves over there. Lots of amazing information there all the time. If you guys want a link, it's in the video description. It's like, really, like, just go there, come on. I know a lot of people started joining us recently, and a lot of people are asking the same questions about the sheet and where they can get a copy of it. You got to make it yourself. We cover it in video 1. However, we will be also upgrading this and updating this to add in some more features and kind of see, you know, what additional features we can use as we're moving forward with the challenge. And so, guys, should we have a look at each of our coins and see how they have done? Or maybe not bother, since everything seems to have gone down a bit.
It'll take a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can see here, we don't actually have any LTC right now, so we can get rid of that. Bye-bye. We don't have any XRP. Bye-bye. We don't have IOTA in the list, so let's just add IOTA. And then you guys can quickly see at a glance how our coins have performed over the last 24-hour period. But Bitcoin, of course, has gone up 8.25%, which is why, although these guys are down, we're still up in money, dollar value. It's all about the dollars. Okay, so, right, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining the stream. We will catch you on. Guys, it's a laid-back stream, okay? I was in the middle of preparing something for the stream, but I was also in the process of rearranging my office today. I decided to kind of, you know, it's a new bull market is about to happen, and therefore I decided to clean my space and prepare myself mentally and physically for the bull run. You know, so I will bring the last of Mind Week, the last Mind Week lesson to you guys tomorrow, but I found a very interesting video today. So while I was busy rearranging my office and building a new table to fit into the office, I found a very interesting video, okay? And I'm going to bring it up on the screen right now. We're not going to play the audio, okay? It's called The 20 Habits of Wealthy Traders, okay? Has 2 Coins 1 Cup really missed out on the whole stream? We've been live for like 16 minutes, man. Wow. The 20 Habits of Wealthy Traders. It's a very, very interesting video. When I'm busy doing something, even if I'm just chart watching, guys, I like to go onto YouTube and I like to find interesting videos like this and continue to accumulate knowledge, okay, and learn from other people. There's a lot of amazing videos out there on YouTube, and you can use them to fill the gaps in your time. There is no point in sitting there, okay, literally sitting there like this going, is it gonna go up? Is it gonna go up? No, it's going down. Should I buy? Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I sell? Just relax, okay? Go, take the time, learn a new skill, expand your mind, expand what you know. And this was a very, very interesting video. It was 40 minutes long, but this guy, Dave Westgate, he has interviewed many traders over the years, and he compiled a list of, it's not 20, it's 31. I don't know why it's called 20. It's actually 31 habits of effective, of wealthy traders, or you could class it as successful traders. There's the link in the YouTube chat, but YouTube likes to shorten the link. So I'm going to post the link, guys, without the HTTPS, because YouTube likes to shorten it and then it breaks the link. There you go. And I will also post it for you guys in the... I will post it under lessons, actually, on the Discord server. So you guys can have a look at it there. I would suggest going and checking out this video. Okay, there are some very, very interesting points in there. And what I actually really liked was that there's a lot of points in there that I know about, or that I follow, or that I kind of thought about at some point. But there's a lot of other things as well that made me go, that is actually very interesting. You know, it's a very interesting insight that they have. Now, as you guys can see, I've just opened up this link, okay? This here is also a great interview. I followed this before. This channel as well, Chat with Traders. The guy just interviews traders. They have a one-on-one conversation. Very good things, guys, to listen to and to follow while you are even trading. It's not something that you need kind of to pay close attention to. You can have this video on in the background and just have it repeat one day, and you will subconsciously, your subconscious will start to pick up on a lot of the points and a lot of the notes. You can even write them out. Or if you're feeling lazy, you can scroll down here and look at this guy. Do you like my nickname? I've made you waste 5 seconds. Thank you. You made me waste 5 seconds of a stream. He's actually put out each of the points that they talk about, okay? But then they go in and they actually kind of talk in more details. So instead of doing Mind Week episode today, I'm going to suggest to you guys, go and do some homework. Go and watch this video, because tomorrow I'm going to talk about some of the points in this video, okay? And I don't want people just to come in and be like, yeah, I didn't watch it, I couldn't be bothered, you know. It's like, it's 40 minutes. If you can't find 40 minutes in the day when you can just play a video that's kind of like distracting in the background, then, I mean, like this stream is, isn't it? Technically, isn't it? Then, you know, just try and find a little bit more time to do this. Split it up into 2 sessions, 3 sessions. Watch 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes when you're having lunch, and 20 minutes when you come back home from work. Okay? But I highly advise checking this out and seeing if you can take notes. I might do this kind of maybe once a week, because I'm always watching these kind of stuff and, you know, learning from a lot of things. And it's very, very interesting as well to change your perception and to see how other people in the industry work. Now, this isn't actually about cryptocurrencies. This is just trading in general, but again, the same rules apply across the board. Right. We got a question from Mr. T-Money Travis. T-Money Travis, got to scroll up to find this question. As this is my first current stream, do you guys suggest I buy into the current coins being held? Techie mentioned these have good possibility of increasing over the coming days, since it seems they are down quite a bit from your initial buy-ins. It seems like it's a good idea. This is not a signals group. It's not a signal stream. We are doing these trades and you are welcome to follow them or do your own trades completely. Okay, we bought a little bit too many coins and we didn't realize, or I didn't realize until after we had bought into them. Ideally, I would have reduced this list down to half. You know, we have 6 coins, 6. You know, 3 to 4 coins should have been the maximum that we had. However, I never really count this guy because we bought him on the first day and he's still bleeding. So you should go onto the server and you should check out and you should ask. Always do your own research, guys. Okay? Always do your own research. Go onto the server. You are on the server already. T-Money or Travis, go into the trading room and say to them, guys, what do you think about Wabi? Guys, what do you think about Iron? Guys, what do you think about Potato Coin? Okay, and just ask there, and people can then answer. KRS saying, Chat with Traders podcast is on Spotify. I listen to them frequently in work. Most of the time it's not related to crypto, but great to hear real traders talk about terms we've heard and learned about on the challenge. Yeah, that's really great. I didn't realize they were on Spotify. I'm always listening to them on the tube. So I may actually have to just Spotify them. But yeah, same, but different. Guys, accumulating knowledge and accumulating information, particularly when the market is a bit like you're sat there for half the day just going, wait, where's the charts? And you're sat there for half the day just watching something and you're like, is it gonna move? Is it gonna go up? It's draining. It really kills you. So use that time to actually accumulate some extra knowledge in between streams, in between trades, in between whatever it is. And then every so often take a break, come back, have a look at the charts. How has it moved over the last 15 minutes or half an hour? And then go back to doing something else. Okay. Boulderbum saying, share your stream in a 70,000 group. Let's see some viewers. Do you know what, guys? I don't actually care about the viewer number. Like, it's nice when the viewer number is high, but at the same time, so long as somebody is benefiting, then the mission is accomplished. So if somebody does want to go and share the stream in a 70,000 viewer room, a 70,000 thing room, then by all means. I've said several times that once all of this is over and the crypto challenge is over, I will personally begin to retire from crypto communities and just kind of fade into the background. I'm only doing this to pass on knowledge and, work with a great team here that we have. And that's the sole purpose of this. So if we get 1,000 people joining in, we currently have, I believe, 950 people registered for the challenge on the Discord server. But due to the market, a lot of people are taking a bit of a break. A lot of people have lost a little bit of faith in the market. And so a lot of people just, they're not around. But hopefully those numbers will come up. And if you guys want to share anything, feel free to share it. You can retweet our tweets. You can take the stuff that we post on the server. You can take our website, wherever it was, and you can just post it around if you wish. Jack Jackal saying, nobody answers questions in the trading group, Techie. I have asked numerous questions and nobody ever responds. Okay, I do apologize for that, Jack. Sometimes it can get a little bit crazy in there. There are also, as Kefir says, there's sometimes if a group is sometimes if on the server people are in the middle of a crazy discussion and watching something, occasionally they kind of, they don't respond, or sometimes they don't know the answer and so they don't respond. You can always feel free to send me a message, or as Greyland says, you can send him a message. You can ask in the challenge rooms. Damilon is always like crazy. By the time I even get to the room, Damilon's already posted 10 answers and I'm like, wow, I don't even know what's up with my notification system. But yeah. So Jack was asking, should we stay in BTC or stay in alts for this bull run? I asked because last time BTC ran up quickly, all alts bled for a while, then followed later on. It is a very interesting question. How fast is BTC going to go? That is the question. For us, the safest bet for our crypto challenge account right now is to remain in the alts, because if BTC does go on a crazy run, the alts could potentially just follow it on an insane run. However, they could also bleed. If we go only into Bitcoin, then we miss out on the extra profits, but then again, we may have to buy in higher, and it's like, we're already in this position. We might as well just stay comfortable and just ride it out and see what happens. As you saw, Bitcoin did ride up. However, we were still in dollar value profit, and that's effectively what we are after. Yes, maybe we didn't maximize the profit on these alts, but then once BTC stabilizes, then the coins should start to resume their gaining. So that's what we're gonna do with the challenge, and that's what we did last time. No, guys, if you're on YouTube and you got a question, please put a capital letter Q so I know it's addressed to myself. And if you are on the Discord server, please tag me. Just checking for new questions here. I don't believe there are any new questions. Hello, Paul. iPol Pro. iPol Pro. Wow, sounds like an interesting. iPol Pro. Paul says, "Hey guys." Hey, Paul. Right. It's a relaxed stream. Okay. We're coming up to halfway through. Damilon, would you like to share, since you had a lot of great success today, would you like to share your trades of the day?
Sure. So for those of you who are just joining, I was not really trading many BTC pairs lately. I've been trading USDT pairs because of the previous uncertainties in Bitcoin. So I had been holding some Litecoin and Neo that I had purchased during the last couple of dips. I think I picked up half a Litecoin at 186 and half at 196, and then a bunch of Neo anywhere from about 120 all the way down to 108. So today, all of my sells that I had set up hit. I woke up, Bitcoin had gone up. Fortunately, Neo had gone up a lot. So I sold all of my Neo today in the high end range of where they were. My Litecoins, I think I sold off around 226. I still expect a lot of growth from Litecoin if Bitcoin goes up. However, the big thing is right now where Bitcoin is. It's right on the top of the current descending channel on the long-term charts. So there's been a few times at different points in the last couple of weeks where we've hit this. Earlier on, around 12,000 was where it was. Now where it is, because the line is always descending along with the channel, it's at around 10.5. So we've tried to bounce off it a couple times, and because of that, I am back in Tether with almost everything I have, except I still have some Walton, not a lot. But I'm going to hold that anyway because the price is pretty good right now, or when I bought it. So I plan on buying back into these things. And I think that because Neo has grown a lot, I think that Litecoin probably has more growth potential, but I'm watching and I'm waiting. And I don't care if I miss a few dollars worth because I want to see what Bitcoin does. Usually when you are hitting typical resistance and it tries to test it several times and fails, it changes direction. So I want a confirmation that it's going to break through. And this is a very critical point where we are right now because everyone is kind of waiting with bated breath to see if Bitcoin changes from bear to bull. And breaking out of the channel is one thing. And then after that, if it does break through, I've been following, and his name is funny, Magic Poop Cannon on Twitter, and he has a chart where he's kind of showing an inverse head and shoulders right now. So if it does break through this, he kind of shows it going into kind of the mid 11s, maybe all the way up to 12K. And at that point, if it goes up there, I would be much more bullish on Bitcoin. And it's been a great day, and all those USDT pairs have been positive. So I made really good profits today. I'm back in Tether to see if it dips, and I'll buy back in. But once Bitcoin goes bull, then I'm going to start looking in a lot of BTC pairs. And I know that's a question a lot of you have, is when are alts going to catch up? And it really depends on how fast Bitcoin grows and how confident people are on taking those cheap prices on altcoins and holding them. Because altcoins tend to boom a lot when the market isn't moving or when people are tired of trading things like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And also over time, they grow faster. So you'll have a lot of days where Bitcoin goes up and they go down and you say, what just happened? I thought the market was going up, because right now people aren't sure where the market is going, even though it's up today. So I think that you're going to see all those coins. They will go up, but challenge is much more short term. So you might be looking at it like it's been a day or two or a week or whatever. And my coin isn't where I wanted it to be. It will be, but maybe not as fast as you want it to be. So you have to monitor closely, and all these coins probably that you're looking at are good. And if you're swing trading daily, some people have asked, what do I trade if I don't want to trade, say, Bitcoin, or I don't want to trade Neo? Coins with higher volume are good for swing trades. Nano has been great for swing trades. A lot of people have been trading Nano. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and you can take a few percentage points each swing and make good profits, or even more than that. Some people have been doing like 15-20% on a swing. So I'm not saying go all in on Nano. I'm just saying that's an example. VeChain was another one that had been going up a lot, but then when they actually gave out all their news in their release, it dropped a bunch. So its price is pretty low right now, but it still has a higher volume. So these are all things I'm going to be looking at, and I've been very happy so far. And now I'm just kind of monitoring the market and seeing what kind of things it's going to do. So I'm waiting for confirmation one way or the other to determine. Both of them are basically buy signals. It just depends how much I buy. So if it's going down, I'll kind of buy as it goes down. If it goes up, I'll wait until I think it's crossed a level, and I'm going to buy in a significant portion and ride it up. And that's what I've been up to.
Thank you. Absolutely great, guys. That was Damilon. For those of you who are asking who is speaking, that is Damilon. A few days ago, he decided that he was getting sick and tired of stuff and just start to accumulate Neo. Oops, I'm not even on the Neo chart anymore. And Jeff let me know, while I didn't really notice, that there's potential for a flag on Neo right now. So just keep an eye on that. We're bouncing around within this flag. I believe Damilon was accumulating Neo from around this point downwards. Okay, and not all of his buys triggered. However, as you can see, accumulating from here and selling up here, a very nice profit on a lot of Neo. So that is what he's been doing. Okay, thank you very much, Grizz, for the message. Right. I did see a question, but I think maybe it's gone now. Why don't we look at DGD on TradingView compared to BTC? It has been acting inverse to BTC since late January. Might be an alternative to just tethering. I have heard a lot of people mention that, but since we're not tethering, I don't know. We can have a look at it. DGD, Binance, and then we can add in the. I mean, I don't like to go into just another coin pair. I would need to do some.
DGD has been kind of inverse BTC. If you're active and you're monitoring it, and it's a continuous trend, it might be a good buy to be in. But if you're just going to buy it overnight, that's a bad idea because you're still in the volatile market. You may as well just be in BTC. So, it's totally different if you're watching it and you're at the computer.
You got to really do a calculation, because if BTC goes down 10%, does DGD go up 10%, or does it go up 15%? If BTC goes down 10% but DGD only goes up 8%, it's better for you to remain in Tether and then buy back when BTC has dipped that 10%. So you really got to do a calculation on that, and it changes very often. It's not always the inverse of BTC. So I would be careful and just do a calculation on each and every time. Question: if BTC breaks out, is it certain that we go up, or can we still go back down? I think we can always still go back down. There's just essentially, imagine you're playing a video game and there's these waypoints that once you get to them, you're kind of safe. But there is still the risk, especially on the old consoles, there is still the risk that the cable accidentally comes out and then you have to restart the game. Same thing with Bitcoin right now. There's these safe levels where we can get to, and once we're there, it's like, whew, thank God we're here, you know? It's like now is a safe point. But then there's always potential that you may still go down from that safe point. So nothing is guaranteed. However, the outlook is looking better and better and better and better. Each day that goes by, there's more confidence coming in, more people moving back into the market. Jeff or Grizz, or Jerome even, do either of you guys want to share your trades?
I just did one trade with Nano. It was a really big trade because I bought in really low. So I got 30% wow. Off of it.
Nice.
So yeah, for the rest I was really busy with my personal life, and that was it.
Wow, 30% in one in a short amount of time. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I just made a few trades today, just selling bits and pieces to free up some money. Sold a bit of Nano. Actually, is that all I did today? Yeah. Never mind. I only sold some Nano.
Okay. For me, I had some Nano this morning, and I sold quite a bit of it, or I sold what I was holding. As I said to you guys, I'm kind of just swinging at the moment. And then I noticed an interesting coin. called Ncash, which was just released on Binance. And I like to keep an eye out for coins, and I don't advise this, guys, unless you are actually watching the screen non-stop. Okay, you need to be very careful with these kind of new coins. There's a pattern that comes out on new coins once they launch into Binance or into other exchanges, is that they have a massive giant candle in the beginning where people start to sell it. Then it has a small down period, then a sideways period of accumulation, essentially. And then once people start to buy into it, then it starts to move. So currently I'm just experimenting, buying into this coin right now as a possible kind of quick swing over the next day. Potentially tomorrow I will do some more swinging on it. And that is basically all that I have done. As I said, I am just swinging right now. I am not actually buying to invest for a long period of time right now yet. As well, because personally for me, when I invest in a coin, I like to invest in it. And again, I like to have a plan. You know, I'm going to buy this coin, I'm going to hold it for a few weeks, and then I'm going to sell it. And then if Bitcoin decides to take a shit and ruin the party, then it kind of, you know, I get a little bit attached to the coins. I'm like, I don't want to sell you. We still have a week together. So that's just me personally. I know how I deal with this stuff. So for now, I am just swinging. So there's less of an emotional, not really emotional, but there's less of a psychological kind of attachment. Ah, yeah, BTC is going down. Okay, let's just get rid of the coin. I don't care what price I bought it out, so long as I'm in a bit of profit, it's fine. Someone birthday present, something? I don't know. Someone's birthday. Happy birthday, Cody, I believe. Right, guys. Jerome, do you maybe perhaps want to share something, Jerome? Or
I think
he unmuted his mic.
I think he got some profits from Aeon, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, I think maybe he's just listening in this evening. He's typing in the room. He's like, hello? Yes, we cannot hear you, sir. No, we cannot hear you. And you are not muted. And then he goes, he made 5%. I'm going to read it out. He made 5% on Ion with a swing. Or maybe multiple swings. So that's very interesting. He's been swinging Ion. He just bought back in now. He's been telling us for quite a few weeks, guys, buy Ion, buy Ion, buy Ion. Aeon. So we bought some Ion. He's our Ion man. Oh god, that sounds quite weird, isn't it?
That's terrible.
I didn't mean it. I meant like I'm the Walton guy, but maybe I don't know. So that's it, guys. If you have a question, let's do a quick Q&A session. And remember, guys, there's a poll going if you want me and some other guys from the team to read Lord of the Rings. Is it Lord of the Rings that we're reading? I think it's Lord of the Rings.
You'd have to quit doing the challenge if that poll ends up in a positive vote.
In a positive vote?
Well, that means if they agree, you'd have to stop doing the challenge because you'd have to continuously read the books until they were done.
No, I'm not going to continuously... Guys, it's for the first book.
Start to finish.
It's for the first book.
One stream.
Starting with The Hobbit.
I don't even know what the first book is. I've never read them, guys. So, this is going to be an interesting experience for me. But if we get 200 votes by the stream tomorrow, then I will read. And some people criticized last time and said, oh, it's too many people. We can't get 200. Should we reduce the number?
Nah.
No? Okay. Then we keep it 200 votes, guys, by the start of the stream tomorrow. I'll tell you what, we'll do it at 7:30 EST so that some late people who come into the stream tomorrow can also vote. Halfway through the stream, guys, 200 votes, we read it. If we have less than 200 votes saying yes, then it's a nay. Unfortunately. Bobby Big Play saying 200 is more than double the amount of people even watching the stream. Yep, but the Europeans will wake up tomorrow and then they will bring up the numbers and yeah. So guys, it's a bonus.
It's a silly point. You're never going to read the whole book. It's too big. So
wait,
it's a funny thing to talk about. It's just never going to happen.
That's what she said.
Lord of the Rings. I don't think it's a big book.
It's a huge book.
We want to find out the book. Media type print.
You know, we are talking about crypto here, so you probably want to do this in your own time.
Can someone tell me how many pages the book is? I might actually end up regretting this.
Think about reading the Holy Bible.
It's not that big. The Bible isn't. Alex,
very thin
saying,
pages.
Have you guys heard of 3commas.io? It allows you to configure simultaneous, automated, trailing stop losses and take profit deviations. Really neat tool. Interesting. I will check that out. 3commas.io. Let me write that down on my piece of paper. Done. Thank you for that tip. I will check it out. 479 pages. Ah, that's tiny. That's nothing.
Oh my gosh, what are we talking about?
Right.
Do any of you have crypto questions?
Yeah. Does anyone have any crypto questions? Anyone? No?
So Bitcoin looks like it's trying again.
Yeah, it keeps on testing that same level
line, and it just has no volume right now.
I mean, guys, it's Bitcoin has been really, really interesting. But sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Sometimes it defies crypto logic. I mean, crypto logic isn't exactly the best type of logic anyway, but it's currently defying crypto logic. A lot of things from a while ago said that we should be going down, but it hasn't. So all we can do is just wait and see. Guys, you got to understand something. If we come up here right now to the 1-day chart, okay, you guys can see here how this is. Yeah, here's MACD and here's RSI. Let's go back to this period here. Look at how long RSI was way overbought. Way overbought. Look at that, it's even going out. It's gone off. It's gone, look. So sometimes when Bitcoin decides to go on a run, it will defy logic. It will remain overbought from the 25th of 11 all the way through almost 1 month, almost 30 days of it being overbought before it came back down again. Now, obviously, then if you zoom in at a different time period and stuff, you know, it may not look so bad. It may not look so crazy. But yeah, so I believe that crypto is preparing to do one of these crazy movements where it defies logic and defies indicators, as it would be. So let's just see where it goes. Quite a few questions here. Why don't you look at REQ rec or request? Has a lot of news coming out. Yes, that was actually on the list of coins may potentially buy for the challenge, but then we ended up buying too many coins, and so we're not going to buy any more, unfortunately. Crypto stagnant right now. Let's talk Lord of the Rings. No, it's okay. This is a crypto stream. We can start up a separate Lord of the Rings challenge where you guys can follow as well for 6 months. Oh god. Cody Spears saying LightPay releasing 9 p.m. Pacific time. What's the thoughts? Ven like plummet. Guys, news happens. People buy before the news and they sell at the news. That's how it is. If there is news due to come out, that's what you can expect.
I think that that's much more common with a lot of small altcoins. I think that
actually, yeah, that is true.
Like you'll get a big pump on the coins with the news, if it's big news on things like Litecoin, Ethereum, but you don't necessarily get the sell-off because they still follow BTC for the most part. So Litecoin went up and it's kind of dipped a bit. It didn't even go up as much as Neo did with Bitcoin today. So I think right now it's actually lagging behind. I don't see it on a massive dump if Bitcoin stays where it is. So I think both Ethereum and Litecoin are bound to catch up, and Litecoin probably is going to have a big shoot up sometime in the near future. I just don't know when that's going to be, as long as Bitcoin, of course, is still going up.
Yeah, I mean, technically, guys, this isn't actually news, but a lot of people will treat it as news, and then they will kind of buy into it, and they will kind of sell it and do everything. So just be careful, just keep an eye on it. be around when the news comes out if you are intending to swing it. If you're not intending to swing it, just hold on to it and just wait. It may go down, it may go up. Just, you know, take the middle ground.
Yeah, of all the USDT pairs on Binance, Litecoin was the smallest gainer today. So that has untapped potential as far as future profits.
Okay.
If Bitcoin goes up.
I just read a comment from someone on the Discord server. Maybe also with good certain excerpts from the 50 Shades series, Mr. Techie.
Oh my
No,
God.
I am sorry, guys. Definitely hell no. Even if you pay me 1,000 Ethereum to read that book, I will not do it. Cody Spears saying, I also heard they're announcing major merchants using Litecoin. Could that have a different effect, especially huge company releasing they use Litecoin? Again, it's always the news. It may potentially drive the price up. If you are in Litecoin, stay in Litecoin. If you're not in Litecoin, I don't think it's worth jumping in just to try and jump on a little wave because it could potentially backfire. Go and ask on the server as well. There are some people who are very, 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 very closely following Litecoin, and I'm sure that they can offer you better advice than I could on that matter. Kefra saying, you could spend idle time explaining coins of interest, even though you do not buy them, considering that this is meant to be as a make-your-own-path type of experience. Yes, that is a very, very good point. We do only have another 12 minutes left on here. We are actually going to be talking about very soon Coin Week, where we tell you guys how to research coins, how to do a background check on the coins, find out, you know, what the potential for a coin actually is. And I may discuss with the team and see about the possibility of us maybe once a day or once every few days just talking about a coin, even if we don't buy it for the challenge. It could be, I think, maybe interesting just to discuss and bring up coins, just to keep you guys informed about stuff. But again, you should always do your own research as well. Boulderbomb saying, question, Techie, why only 1 hour stream? We need you for longer. Let's stream for 3 hours. We did a 6-hour stream, wasn't it, Damilon, a few days ago?
That shortest stream ever, actually.
Yeah, we only wanted to do a tiny, really short stream, but it went on for 6 hours. The reason why we're only doing 1 hour, there's multiple factors. Essentially, if we go on for more than 1 hour, then it's cutting into potential time for other people to do streams, and there's plans with the CoinVX team to do some other things at various times of the day, so we cut it back to 1 hour, as well as it's a lot harder for people to follow the next day to watch a 2-hour stream instead of a 1 hour stream. So that is unfortunately why. Boulderbum, interesting name. I don't know what that's actually in reference to, but yes, 2 coins 1 cup, drawing a very, very nice bit of TA. I really like that 2 coins 1 cup has gone over to black and white candles. I wonder if that is when you were listening the other day when we talked about how some traders go to black and white to remove the emotional impact of red and green.
No, it's just that his computer is that old.
Ah, yes, he's on a 1982 386, I believe, with 2 megabytes of hard disk space and 28 kilobytes of RAM. Yep, he just DM'd me his specs. Okay, I don't see any more questions. No more questions? No more questions, people. All right. I think that's it then, guys, for today's stream. Check out the video that we mentioned earlier. Again, it was posted a little bit. You'll find it on the Discord server under Lessons. It is entitled, if I can remember the name of the title, 20 Habits of Wealthy Traders. I keep saying highly. It says it there. 20 Habits of Highly Successful Traders. But then here it says 20 Habits of Wealthy Traders. Go check out the video, guys. It's really nice. It's cool to watch and listen to. You will learn a lot.
I'd say if you are going to sleep and you want to be aware of what's going on, you should. If you've got an app that does alarms, I'd say right now, if you've got like a 10,500 alarm for a Bitcoin breakout, or maybe like a 10,150 or so alarm to see if Bitcoin's dipping, you can kind of find out if it's, because it's going to continue bouncing this way until it makes up its mind. So I think that's going to kind of say what short term the direction of the market is, even though we all know it's going to turn bull probably in the next couple of months. If it goes up now, that timetable is more short term. So I think that's one thing to take a look at.
Yep, definitely. And if you guys have signed up for TradingView and you are currently on the trial, you can also set alerts in here. You can come in and you can just click, choose a coin, choose a price. You can send it as an email or an email to SMS, but as an email, and you can get an email which will ping you when your alert has triggered as well. So yeah, you can choose just a few different ways of doing the alerts for yourselves, guys. Right now, Bitcoin. What am I on? I'm on the 1 day. So actually, Bitcoin's coming back up to test this line here. But when I went in on the 15, he's so far away. Yeah, okay, he's a little bit far away. He's not that bad. That's going to be an interesting point where we cross over there again. Do you guys remember this line? We crossed over a few days ago. We went dancing on the dark side over here for a short while, and then we came back down again. So that, I believe, is going to be our next major line that we need to cross over. Alright guys, that's going to be it right now. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, there is the subscribe button down below. Click on subscribe, click on the bell that comes next to it, and then you will be alerted whenever we go live. It is every day at 7 p.m. EST or 1 a.m. CET. You can work out what the time will be, your local time, based on those two. Join the Discord server. The link to the Discord server is on the website. The website is linked in the video description. If you have any feedback or any comments, feel free to leave them on the video below, or indeed you can just reach out to me on the Discord server. Mr. Techie, you will see me in various places, and I'm generally online most of the time. If you enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up. It gives a lot of good encouragement. If you didn't enjoy the video, please come get in contact and we will see. I know in the beginning Jack Jackal had some reservations about the stream, etc. But I am actually glad that now yeah, everything is great and he's enjoying watching the streams live with us here. So guys, that's it for now. Have a good night, have a good evening, and we will catch you all tomorrow. Take care. See, I always wait for the team to say bye. When I don't click, guys. We went through this yesterday. We're still live, guys. But sometimes whenever I click and we put up the screen, suddenly after the screen comes up and the music is playing, the team's like, "Oh, bye," and I'm like, "Damn, we missed them." All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.